Hey everybody, I'm Stu Carter from Atamaii TV and BenTenToys.net. And as you Ben 10 fans know, the Ben 10 toys are being launched worldwide as we speak by Toys R Us. I just got back from my toy hunt to Hong Kong. It was my last video. And I brought back all the loot I could for Ben 10. And I asked you guys, what do you want me to talk about first? Most of you guys said the Omnitrix. And a lot of you said the Deluxe Omnitrix. That's this one here. And a lot of you said the Basic Omnitrix. Which one do you want me to talk about? All right. I know most of you guys want me to talk about the Deluxe Omnitrix. I hate to let you down, but this is some serious technology here. The Deluxe Omnitrix, look, 100 plus alien phrases and sound effects, including motion effects, supposedly. I've got my crack team of scientists working on this now. We're trying to take it apart, reverse engineer it, so we can determine all the functions, all the features of this Deluxe Omnitrix. It's going to take us a little time to figure that out, all right? So give me a little slack on that. Maybe later this week on Wednesday. So today, I will talk about the Basic Omnitrix. I promise. So let's get a good close look at the package, okay? Right, so the first thing you want to notice on these is it's got the Try Me thing. Here. So you notice on this one, on the Deluxe, it's got this tab, right? And that protects the batteries, so the batteries don't get used up while they're like moving. Because sometimes the toys get pressed when they're in the package shipping, and they get pressed and the batteries wear out. So anyway, all right. So on this one, the little tab came off anyway, right? So with this method, you can try it in the store, see? Huh? But you pros, you people who've been following me for a long time, you know my advice on this. You want to try it in the store? Sure, try the one in front and then select from the back of the shelf. The ones in the back are not going to be, especially if they still got the tabs, right? The batteries won't be worn out. But of course, we know you're going to be able to replace the batteries. Only if you're grandma, granddad, or whatever, you don't want to give your child you don't want to give a child one with the batteries. Oh no, it's going by itself. You don't want to give them the toy with the batteries already worn out. It kind of ruins that birthday. So nice. It's new. Of course, new packaging. This is the launch of the series Omnitrix, Playmates Toys, Cartoon Network logo for ages 4 and up. If you're 3, you can't use this technology. I'm sorry. And I like the circular green, yellow, blue thing, kind of reminiscent of the Omnitrix itself, how that works. And you see the young Ben, and this is just like the original Omnitrix, of course, the design and all that. Ben 10 logo, that hasn't changed that much. And of course, you get the guys in the front, you get Heat Blast forearms, Diamond Head, the biggies. But not Humongousaur. Humongousaur is kind of my favorite, personally, but I think we'll see him probably later. And then on the back, you get this. Now, see, I'll talk about that in a second. You get a little talk about kind of like a bio about the Omnitrix. It may look like just a cool watch. It's not a watch. But the minute Ben discovers this device from another galaxy, his world changes forever. That's because the Omnitrix has the power to transform him into 10 different alien heroes, each with their own special powers. Ben just dials in the alien he needs to get the job done and slams down on the Omnitrix to activate it. Well, doesn't it sometimes mess up and he doesn't know who he's going to get? Or has that not happened yet? Because I know in the older series that would happen. He didn't always know who he's going to get. All right. And once Ben activates the Omnitrix, it's hero time. All right, and it's and then they're saying, and then down here, because Hong Kong put these stickers over it, but see this, I bought this in Hong Kong, right? How do you design a package to sell all over the world? Because people will speak different languages and they have different regulations. Well, one way they do it is they just slap a sticker on there. So this was sold in China and Hong Kong, so they put Chinese writing on there to say stuff like. And then on the bottom, you've also got these, if you're interested. Someday maybe you'll be in the packaging industry. You see these symbols, these labels that say, like, that's the European safety seals, and I don't know what that is. That's something new for me. And it says, don't throw it away. recycle, not for under 3, etc., and all kinds of legal mumbo jumbo. Oh yeah, and I was going to show you, at least on this package, that when the Bin Tennyson, you get the series. And before I finish, remind me, I will explain about when we're going to see the rest of these characters. Okay. All right. Let's. Have we seen this enough? Are we ready to open it up? Can we? Are we mature enough to handle the power of the basic Omnitrix? Oh, well, let me talk about the price. I haven't talked about the price, have I? All right. This cost, in Hong Kong dollars, it cost 130 Hong Kong dollars. It sounds like a lot, but it's in US dollars, it's 1660. Now, in the United States or Canada, well, the United States, you're going to pay about $14. Why do you pay more in Hong Kong when it actually costs them less to get it there? Well, it has to do with duty, with taxes and stuff. It's a shame. Everywhere in Asia, you pay more for toys just because. So if you're in North America, if you're in Canada or US, you can be happy you're paying the cheapest price anywhere for American toys. All right, let's get this opened up and look at it. Okay, here we go. Comes with some directions. You don't need that. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. One interesting thing, you don't see this very often. It comes with directions in Chinese writing. Also, see, that's Chinese writing. You know why? Because China is becoming a huge market for companies. And I would think this isn't just for Hong Kong. I wonder if they're selling this in mainland China as well. I'll have to check on that with Cartoon Network. Yeah, so here you go, out of the package. Basically, it's like the original ON, OFF switch, and you got the press down thing, right? And you can, you rotate the dial, and you select the alien right there, see? And then you get the, see?
Gotta fly.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. Who's Stinky? Stinkfly.
Yeah. See, so for each alien, which one do you want me to do? For each alien, you get about four. Sounds.
You have a date with Accelerate.
All right. Let's count. That's 1.
Super speed.
That's 2.
I'll give you a run for your money.
3.
Gotta run.
4.
You have a date with Accelerate.
5.
Super speed.
See. So yeah, is that 5? Yeah. Okay. Gray matter. Oh, here's a.
Have no fear. Diamond Head is here.
1.
You haven't even scratched the surface.
2.
Oh yeah. Say hello to my faceted fists of fury.
3.
I'm here to save the day.
4.
Have no fear. Diamond Head is here.
So that's only 4. And
You haven't even scratched the surface.
there are some sound effects as well.
Cannonball coming through. Let's have a ball, alien scum.
So, yeah, you rotate it. Well, let's try our low light test. All right, come on. Commence low light testing. Switching ON. Ooh, look at that. See?
You have a date with Accelerate.
They light up.
I'm not much for small talk. Bring it on.
Just a little bit of light around the outside of the dial. Otherwise, it's.
Have no fear. Diamond Head is here.
Yeah.
Thirsty? You're all washed up.
That's nice.
Who ordered the butt kick flame?
Oh, you get a little bit of oscillation.
Wow, look at the
See?
time.
As he's talking, the light kind of flickers a little bit.
This upgrade is like the heroes there.
See that? Can you see that? Yeah. That's nice. I like that.
Talk about some serious growth potential.
Now, let's look at the back. On the back of the Omnitrix, yeah. Oh! There's some effects. You got to use watch batteries in here. And those aren't, you can find them. They're not everywhere, but most of your hardware stores or drugstores are selling those. They're like watch batteries or, yeah, that's the kind of battery. Now, we want to see if this fits on my arm, don't we? All right, let me readjust the camera. Okay, now testing the band mechanism and, yeah, see, I've got it. I've even got it 3 hooks up and it's fitting on my arm. It is awfully large. Look how big that is. Be careful, mess around with this. You could get hung up on something, all right? But yeah, for you adult role players and for people like me who need this you know, in your daily life, because I have to be prepared as well, because I could be attacked by aliens anytime. So you've got this. It's on my left arm, so the alien is kind of upside down. But I could switch it over. I could change it around the other way, and I could be looking at the alien. All right, no problems. Yeah, that's good. All right, I promised I was going to talk about these basic figure releases. Let's look at those. Yeah, so here you see this picture showing the releases that they're putting out this year from Playmates Toys for the basic figures, right? And if you saw my last video, you know I got these first 8 figures: Steam Smythe, Hex, Accelerate, Cannonbolt, Ben, Forearms, Diamond Head, and Heat Blast. What about the rest? See, we didn't get Upgrade or Dr. Nemo or Wildvine or Overflow or Stinkfly. They call those waves, right? And there are 2 waves planned before Christmas. So the last ones here will be coming in the second wave. That's the idea. Questions we have, well, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you get 3 extra in the next wave that were released before. Probably Ben, and maybe, like Forearms, Diamond Head, and or Heat Blast, one of those guys. So that's the thing about what's rare or what's going to be hard to find later. Keep in mind, what's hard to find later are usually the bad guys like Hex and Steam Smythe. See, these guys will probably not be in the second wave. So if you want to make sure you get one now, or get one before too long, before I'll say September, October. Once the second wave comes, then you'll get these guys. Other questions we have that maybe Playmates will answer for me later. At the Toy Fair, we saw 2 versions of Diamond Head. Yeah, there were 2 versions. I think I'll put a picture in here. Are we going to see then, maybe on the second wave, you'll see the different? And also we saw 2 versions of Wildvine as well. When is that going to come out? And also they were saying at the Toy Fair in New York last February, later when they say spring, they may mean like late December or January, February, we're going to see Vilgax and Crab. So that's fun to look forward to, huh? Yeah. And also, while I'm thinking about it, now in Hong Kong, I purchased these what they're calling these 10-inch giant figures, and they're pretty nice. They're well articulated. I'm looking forward to opening those. Also, they're making these large figures called power-up figures with lights and sounds, apparently. That wasn't put out yet, but you're going to see that before Christmas, probably by October. So that's a lot of big figures for you guys. That's fun. That's I think in recognition that there's a lot of younger fans that like these toys, that like these characters. So that's good. Well, I forgot to compare this to one of the older version ones. This one is the Omnitrix Mini from Ben 10 Omniverse. It would have cost about $12 when it was new. And you see these new ones from Playmates Toys with the lights and sounds, they're costing you $14. Might be a little cheaper at some stores. Yeah, and the older ones, see, a good bit smaller. A lot bigger because it's got all those sounds and stuff, the chips. And the original ones, the ones that Bandai did, they were always manual. They didn't have lights and sounds. See, this one, this one you picked up and it had these little bios inside there in a picture. And there's another one. Here, let me move the camera back. There was another one that Bandai did. They did many. For each season, they put out a fancy, like a deluxe Omnitrix and a basic one. And here's another one from Omniverse. It shoots discs. So, they're a cheaper version of an Omnitrix. Gives you a cheaper Omnitrix. One that's maybe a little safer for young kids. And you don't have to break the bank. The newer ones, though, I think all the kids, everybody wants the lights and sounds. And so that's going to make this one very popular as well. You're going to want both. I know. Yeah, all right. Okay, that's it for today. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you activate the notify option so that you'll know about my video like instantly. Because we got a lot of Ben 10 toys to talk about. I got to talk about the deluxe Omnitrix. I got to talk about the basic figures. So much. And next month, I've got the Tokyo Toy Fair. So until next time, have a great day.